Welcome, everybody. I'm going to jump right into it and get started. Welcome to the Saturday. This is February 1st, 2025, and we're getting started with our Saturday RECOUPERS Live. And we're going to talk about gratitude, our insights, and just really give gratitude for all the things for what we have in our life and what this group is giving to each and every one of them, each and every one of us. So we're really, really grateful to be here. A couple of housekeeping. Continue to go into the main RECOUPERS group where everything's going to be over there. But this group is specifically only for the live calls. So we're not going to have any type of comments or questions or things like that. So that's why when we are not on the calls when the call ends, all of the topics will be closed. So everything will be over in the main RECOUPERS group. If you're looking for a study buddy or someone in your state to connect with, there are plenty of them over there. We have a topic folder called Study Buddy that should be pinned at the top of the main RECOUPERS group. Please go there and find someone that you can partner with to help you with your processes and the things that's going on in your world. And so we can find support. RECOUPERS leadership does not create any of those groups. So if there's a group that is missing, please take the lead and lead the group and create a Telegram group, a Facebook group, or whatever you want to, whatever platform you choose, and post the link inside of the Study Buddy Connect folder, and I will pin it and make everyone aware of the new group that you created just for Study Buddy. We do not allow links to other groups outside of the Study Buddy groups inside of RECOUPERS. And also, as a reminder, no solicitation in the group at all. This is a free to everyone. All of the information in here is free. If someone reaches out to you about paying for anything, that they are not associated with us. And please let the administrative team know if someone is harassing you that's part of RECOUPERS, and we remove them from the group because we don't tolerate that at all. So with all that being said, we're going to have Jeremy come up and give us a few words. Happy Saturday to everyone. Jeremy?
Hey, how's it going, everyone? Again, thanks for being here. Man, there's a lot going on in the world. And we're at the tip of it. If you're in RECOUPERS and you're learning this information, you're at the tip of the spear. All right, you're out front of the entire nation as far as understanding this knowledge and know what's going on. So over the next few months, you're going to see a lot of changes happen. You're going to see a lot of successes. You're going to hear a lot of gratitude. You're going to get a lot of insights on what we got going on. But man, the future looks so bright. And man, I'm just really excited and thankful that I'm a part of the team that I am, because there are some amazing people. And we're always looking to grow, always looking to have good leaders come out into RECOUPERS and help share this information. Just like Dr. Heather said, if there's a group out there and they ain't got no leader, take charge. All right, grow that thing. You got our support. We like to support the groups attached to us, because some of those groups are a lot more advanced than what we are. And we're constantly learning from them, constantly teaming up and utilizing everyone's brains and knowledge and willpower to be free and to live with wealth and abundance. All right, love y'all. Enjoy this Saturday call. We will, and I'll talk to you on the call.
Thank you so much, Jeremy. Kim Marie, are you available to do our prayer?
Yes, ma'am. I'll take the talking stick. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. Thank you for being our partners, locked arms. We are at the forefront, just like Jeremy said. Okay. Here we go. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth, in earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those that trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation. Deliver us from evil, /unconsciousness. For thine is the kingdom, the power, the glory, forever and ever, all and equal. Hallelujah.
Amen.
Amen.
I'll start with my gratitude, Heather.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I'm super grateful for all the leaders who have shown up, for those that have come and taken the lead, for those that have come and popped up tents for Grandma and Grandpa Billy, popped up tents for the J6ers, popped up tents for the study buddy groups in all the different states. We are the rise of the republics. Republic means self-governing vessel. No matter what territory it's in, it's self-governing. We are the governors of our own couch, garden, and our creations. We get to govern over our creations. And what are we creating? A reunion where all of us can be together come April. Okay. And in the meantime, everybody's popping up their study buddy groups and they're getting to work. And I want to thank everybody who continues to stay engaged with this project. It is growing, it is flourishing, people are growing, and they're flourishing. The receipts are coming in every day. I have the honorary role that I have committed to our source creator to keep records. I've been keeping records for my blue card person since 2009. And then I've been keeping records for a lot of these different global humanitarian organizations since 2016. So we bring receipts. We have them all. We have all been trained. Jeremy, Heather, everybody that's on these teams, you guys. I feel like we were trained and made for this project for such a time as this, right? And we're practicing the rule of, if you're going to be on the committee building team, you must know how to at least adopt your blue card person, stop locking it in the basement, rescue yourself, ES&V, okay, 1522, claim your credits. Kia and Holly have done an amazing job giving us a full-bodied context of the power of a B, an A, a BB, an A only, a B only, whatever you decide to do, all of it and more, right? But we get to get 10 times the amount back of every account that our little blue card person requested that we open so that they could benefit from this marketplace. Only recently have we started filling out the Tilla complaints. Why? Because I don't know what Jeremy has in his records. I don't know a house that was stolen from him. I don't know a car that was stolen from him. He has the records. So we were given an opportunity. Anyone who's ever participated in an APR accounting transaction, we all have the right, title and interest, to check the accounting. And if there's a mistake, we get to submit our complaint. We get to get our award through the window. And that's just on top of both and more, all these different other apparatuses that are spinning around us in this hyper reality that we're all in, right? So we're just swimming in the movie that we're all choosing to make. And every day we get to choose. I mean, everybody can at least be grateful for a squirrel every day that planted a tree for its future house, that gave us a tree. And then this morning, one of those trees actually fell on my car and kind of busted through my windshield. But anyway, I digress. Trees are elders. They hold the rings of time and space. They're record keepers themselves. And they came with no instructions, just like us, right? So a lot of people have chosen to bury their loved ones underneath a freshly planted tree so that their relatives can live on through the plasma or field that the tree provides, which is what they provide, oxygen, right? It's one of the elementals we can't forget. So we're just not forgetting about our legacies anymore. We're putting them front and center on our desk. And we get to administer those records, those assets, those future collectibles. The whole administrative process that we're all participating in is called recoupment. It's actually a thing, recoupment. So I just want to thank everybody and give my gratitude for everybody who's heard the call, stepped up, and started just working on this mission. Jeremy said it several times. It's a dream come true for him. I'm so glad 1.8 got stolen from me from a bad actor. So I would have a story to tell when I did get up on Jeremy's mic, right? I have an agreement not to gossip. So when you're sharing in a public space and you're simply sharing your testimony, well, then you're sharing your copyrighted art. You're sharing your story. Your testimony is, in fact, your gift to humanity. So with that gift that Jeremy gave me, he gave me, my little blue card person, the opportunity to speak out against these bad actors who have been operating in the shadows for far too long, okay? Injuring all of us, trafficking all of us, buying and selling all of us, okay? In Babylon. And I don't know about you, but I'm not for sale. So we're all coming back into our station of nobility, and we're popping up our revocable living trusts so we can do business with each other in the marketplace, whether it's the Republic of the Recoupers that we're creating, or you're traveling somewhere in a state where your family lives. Wherever you are, your estate is. Wherever you are, X marks the spot. Wherever you are, value and consideration and mana is. And I haven't found anybody that can rebut all these truths. So I thank all of you for stepping in, playing huge, and continuing to stay in the game and not giving up. Full stop. Thank you. I yield.
Thank you so much, Kim Marie. That was beautiful for the prayer, starting us out with gratitude. That warmed my heart. It absolutely reminds me constantly every time I'm here on Saturdays. This is why I stay committed to it. It keeps me grounded. And why I'm here on Saturdays as much as I can be, because it helps. It reminds me that don't get caught up in the rabbit hole of whatever's going on in your world, and just give gratitude for the people in the community that's around you, because that's what we're here for. And I'm so grateful for this group. So grateful for this group. Even just the smallest thing. I do my, here's a testimony and a gratitude for this group as well. Skills are transferable. Just because you can do it in one area doesn't mean you can't do it in another. And I get up on Saturday mornings and I do my budget and I go over my accounts and things like that. Do you know, I found a discrepancy from what Bank of America was displaying on the account compared to my spreadsheet. It's just $1. But that dollar, that discrepancy matters. So we talk about Tiller, and we talk about looking at these mortgage contracts, and we're talking about looking at all these things. This is why we have to be good administrators and good stewards over our lives. And I think that we are responsible for. These processes are not just about getting fiat or getting money. It's not just about that. It's about creating discipline in our lives. And I'm so grateful that I'm part of this community. I'm so grateful that I had this community to come to look and get answers from. I don't post a lot in Recoupers. I'm not a person that texts a lot either, but I will communicate. I prefer to talk. So this is why the Saturday classes are better for me. But I learn a lot just by reading what you guys do post inside of these chats and these topic folders and things like that. And I'm so grateful. We're human. The leadership team is human. We have our own things going on in our lives as well. And we're grateful that you guys hold us up and give us the grace and the ability to even pour into your life and to hold space for us and hold space for you. So I'm so grateful that you allow us into your world on a Saturday morning for 2 hours just to talk about gratitude, just to talk about testimonial, just to get support from one another and be in community together. So I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. I don't care if it's 1 or 2 people on this call. That's enough. So I just want you guys to know that we see you, we hear you, and we are here to support you. We do not have all the answers, and but we're here to help as much as we can. We're not experts, but we are people that are willing to keep going, to keep thriving, to be the best stewards over our life, and to move at the speed of purpose. So I'm so grateful. So if there's anybody else that wants to get on the mic or raise your hand, and Days will unmute you to come and just give us gratitude. Gratitude, what you're grateful for this week. What's happened in the last 7 days that you're grateful for? What happened in the last 24 hours? What happened in the last hour or 10 minutes before you got on the call? Give us your gratitude. let's keep the energy high and focus on that. Well, I'm sure we're going to have time for, a little bit of Q&A towards the end, but let's start with the gratitude. Let's keep that focus. For the 84 people that's on this call right now, let's keep this focus of gratitude right now. So who's next, Days? Anybody have their hand raised?
Yeah, so here's how I think we should do this. Just a quick reminder to everyone, we are going to be doing a 2-hour session today, all right? So let's all be, expedient. You definitely want to raise your hand if you've got something important to report, right? We're going to try and keep the speed up, and we're going to try and get everything taken care of within 2 hours. There's a handful of people who are already unmuted, so if anybody in that category would like to step up and take the stage single file, please do that. Otherwise, I will keep an eye on the hand raising requests and bring people up one at a time. Please proceed.
If you're unmuted, please go ahead and talk. Who's unmuted, Days? Let's see. Maybe they don't know they're unmuted. Let's see.
Tanya raised her hand first.
All right, we're going to go to Natanya. Welcome, Natanya. How are you? Okay, Natanya, you're still muted. Okay, I'm going to go to...
Can you hear me? Oh, can
there
you
you
hear
go.
me?
Welcome.
There
Yep,
we
we
go.
can hear
There
you.
you go. Okay. Hello. How you all doing? Happy Saturday. I'm grateful. I'm grateful for this group. I'm grateful for all of you all. I'm grateful for you all actually coming out showing certain things for processes. I did my 1040 ESs. I did the form for the slap the bankster. I'm happy of that. I'm getting that situated. I even went to extra step and sending information to FinCEN with my car information. So I'm just waiting for a result. I did get a response from Attorney General. So I meet with the Attorney General on Monday. So I'm just grateful of getting all this done and getting this situated. I am so happy that I in this group. I'm grateful for all the leaders in this group. I can't name you all, but you all had did an awesome job. So I'm just grateful. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Natanya. We're going to throw it over to 15805. Welcome. Please unmute yourself. Okay, well, actually, we're going to now go to Peace, God, We Trust. Welcome aboard.
Peace, peace, Kim Marie, to everybody that's here. Obviously, this is Indigenous. I love y'all. I'm gracious all the way to open my eyes up in the morning and to be able to talk to my family, to make sure we're on the right path, to make sure we stay focused, and we make sure we take our time. As you guys know, the IRS did receive my ESs for 22 and 23. So I made the first move. So now I'm waiting to see what's going to happen on that end. I have all of my receipts. I have all of my proof that everything comes from me. So once again, thanks to Kim Marie, because once you study the steps that you're about to take, you'll have all of your answers before it happened. So thank you again.
Thank you, Indigenous. And, Indigenous, we see you out there. You're a staple of the community. You're a huge net positive on the community. So I'm a big fan. I think a lot of people are. And thank you for that. 15805, you got one more chance here. If you did want to say something.
Yes, yes. Hi to
Welcome.
everybody. I
Hey.
just wanted to share something first. Very grateful for this beautiful sunny day and for everybody on the group. And I just wanted to share something about the 2848. I've been riding without registration and inspection with my car for almost 2 months. And I heard this guy in a previous call, that he said that he was speeding and the cop stopped him and he didn't give him a ticket. He just let him go. And he said the only thing that he had situated was the 56 and the 2848. So I'm thinking that is also the case with me. I've been stabbed 3 times and they just said, just get it done. Bye bye. I just wanted to share that. And thank you.
Thank you so much. That is interesting. Guys, you got to raise your hands, okay? Let's keep this thing moving. And if we don't get a certain level of eagerness here, it is possible we'll shut down early. I have a feeling that won't happen, but like, all right, we're going to throw it to Louis from East Texas. Welcome.
Okay, can everyone hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, I just wanted to say that I'm very thankful, appreciative for everyone and all the processes. I think we're all headed in a good direction, and I've executed the ESs and the Vs and the 1522s. I have been in contact with fiscal services on the 1522s, and they gave me a customer number. Haven't seen anything yet, but I'll probably be calling them. They were very helpful and answered all my questions when I did call them concerning that. But just want to say a big thank you to everyone. I'm here in Texas and just eager. I'm grateful, that I feel relief. It's a big step to go all the way to the top, but relief is on that path to get there. And I feel it, and I think everyone else feels it in their lives. And just want to say I'm thankful and grateful to everyone.
Thank you, Louis. And keep holding it down. Keep ascending. All right. I guess we'll just shut it down for the week, guys. No hands raised. See you guys next week on Saturday.
We're done. We're out of here.
Is anybody unmuted want to jump in?
Yeah, I got a gratitude.
Please.
So I created this group back in October, and I would have never imagined how much it's helped me personally. Just going through all the paperwork that has been done for me, and then I've done myself. Man, the people that have assembled in this group, they truly are family, because they'll definitely click up and manage your stuff for you and help you out. And they help me out tremendously. So team, man, from the bottom of my heart, I love y'all. What we're doing is so amazing, and it's just a pivotal point in history, and we're right here in the forefront of it, and we're the tip of the spear. We're the new republic, and that's what you're learning through groups like RECOUPERS, and from these people that are in all kinds of different groups across the board. I've been in many, but just doing my paperwork. Here's what I did all in one day, and I got templates and everything from RECOUPERS to do it. But I did two different trusts. I did the 2848, the 56, the 8821. I did the ESs and Vs. I sent in another copy of the ESs and Vs with a 1040, two 1040s, two 1040Xs, because I'm doing two trusts at one time, mine and another's. So I mirror everything I do and then do it that way. But I've never had to worry about, since this group has been recruited, this group has been created, I've never had to worry about going out and finding information. Everything is available to me. The human resource is absolutely phenomenal in RECOUPERS. So many people willing to help, so many people, just spreading their love, and really in here passionately learning this information and applying it. I want to thank y'all, because without y'all, without the people who participate in this group, we'd just be a small group, not being able to pass this information out. But y'all are picking it up, you're running with it. So thank y'all so much. I'm highly appreciative of that. And I'm a servant, and to see people out here doing the same thing that I do, it makes me feel like I'm a part of something, right? Because for a long time, we've all had this lonely journey. And for me personally, 7 years ago, when I started out actually standing up and poking the bear, I would have never imagined that what is unfolding today would be unfolding today. I knew that I had to get out and do something and say something, but like I said, I couldn't have imagined it turning out the way that it is today. And I couldn't have done that without all of you. Everybody that participates on this call, everybody that gets in Recoupers and applies these processes and this information, man, y'all have made a dream come true of mine. And that's what I'm watching. And I'm 100% dedicated to this. I'm putting everything on the table as usual. And I feel comfortable doing that for once. You know, I feel like I'm doing it for people instead of just being out here for myself and catching ridicule and hate and, you know, all these different assumptions that get thrown at me. I've always stayed true. I've always stayed the course. And man, I'm so grateful to see everybody here because that's what it is. All of you have been on your separate journeys. And if it was anything like mine, holy shit. But the people that are around now, man, love y'all so much. And that's my gratitude. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for participating. Thank y'all for showing up. Your presence is what matters. And somewhere down the road, you'll see the impact that you make because you're all making a huge impact reestablishing this new republic, this reconstruction of the new republic. And I've been following it very closely and all these different notices that are coming out. So, I mean, it's mind blowing, but it's everything I've been saying ever since I started this journey. And I know I try and keep that information posted, but yeah, it's an amazing journey we're all on, and this is amazing. So thank y'all for participating. It means the world to me. Love y'all.
We love you too, Jeremy. Without you having the vision and the courage to even set up this group and step out in spite of the ridicule and people, you know, putting their negativity towards you, you still decided to do it and provide a platform for people to come in and community and for 100% free. I think people don't really realize what this community really has done for a lot of people that have paid all thousands and thousands of dollars or hundreds of dollars to other people. And even though they say this is for educational purposes only, no, this is not legal advice, and they're looking to get some type of result. It's twofold why sometimes processes don't work for you, in my opinion. This is just how they're talking. One could be that you get bad information. Another part of that bad information could be part of that is you're not doing your own due diligence, your own studying to comprehend before you execute. Not just simply trusting someone else's process and saying, well, they said it's going to work, so it has to work. You have to do your own. You have to do your own research. You have to do your own study, and you need to be led by your spirit. We're all energetic and spiritual beings. First, this avatar that we live in is just a body, but it's actually controlled by our spirit. And I want people to understand that you are the magic in your life. You are the power. Your mindset is 99% of your problem. If you don't get that together, you're not going to succeed in the way that you want to, because there are blockages there. So you have to make sure you spend time with yourself, not just doing paperwork, but quiet time. Let the spirit lead you. Let your spirit talk to you. Listen to that. Be led by that. Because we're not in your everyday life. So be mindful that your voice should be the loudest voice in your head. And as you do these processes, I promise you, you will see successes. You will see results. And it's not always financial when you get a win. You have to be mindful. So you have to expand your mindset on that. So I want everyone to really, really understand how powerful you are as individuals and being a part of this community and the energy and the love that you bring to this community and how you are the one that's lifting it up. It's not just the leadership team. It's you guys. We wouldn't have anybody to lead if you guys weren't here. So that's how powerful you are. We need you. We love you. We appreciate you. And we see you. And we got your back. But also be mindful that you have to do the work, you have to execute. And we try to operate as much love as we can in these chats, and sometimes it's hard. But direct people to be more mature and to read the topics. Don't be always so quick to give answers to people. Be mindful of how you feed people too. Everybody that's here, support does not always look like you have to give them the answer right away. Sometimes you got to just be quiet and let them figure it out. Just like you do with my grandson. I do that. Because if I always do it for him, he'll never understand his own personal power. And even though we're here to help you with, I saw Stacy in the chat saying she's going to do her trust. She's working on that next. And she got her ESMVs ready to go, package the mail out today. I'm super proud of you for that, Stacey. I mean, you're taking a step to execute for your own life. And this is what this call is about, to celebrate you guys. To celebrate things that you're executing, because we all need that extra jolt to remind us that we can do this. So the mic is open for gratitude, to get that extra support, to feel the love from the leadership team and to feel the love from your other fellow members, to let you know that you can do this. And there's nothing you have done this week that's too small. I don't care if you said, I read through the 1933 Act, or I sent out my 56, or I faxed it, or I actually read the instructions this week. That's something to be grateful for. Don't compare your journey to other people. Your journey is yours. And so I want you to get on this mic and tell us what you are grateful for what in your life, what you did for yourself. So you can be proud of yourself, and so we can celebrate with you. Who's next? Who wants to talk? Who wants to get on this mic and tell us?
Okay, that's fantastic. I just want to throw one more thing in, and then we're going to bring on Camille and some other people. Please, guys, raise your hands, and I'll try and pay attention to the order they're being raised. I want to throw one note out there to the community. Like, guys, I'm super pleased with the way everybody in general has been using the platform. I feel like this whole project is an operation in self-governance, and I see better and better behavior in terms of people politely reminding, go to the right topics, that sort of thing. I feel like we're all getting trained up and more skilled at using our little platform. So keep it up, guys. Everybody's doing really great. We're going to throw it to Camille right now. Welcome, Camille.
Hi, thank you. I just want to say I'm grateful, and I have gratitude for finding this group because let me tell you, I'm overwhelmed right now. I was trying to put together my trust, and I've been doing a lot of research prior to even just moving forward. But I think just being in this Recoupers group has helped me a lot in a lot of understanding. I am doing my own due diligence and just still researching. But and even this morning, just sitting in with this meeting or this call, it's just helping me and reassuring me to move forward because I kind of sometimes wanted to give up. But yeah, so I'm grateful for the group.
Thank you, Camille, and certainly don't give up. It's too early to give up. All right, we're going to throw it to Patrick. Welcome, Patrick. Please unmute.
There we go. How you doing?
Hey, Patrick.
Hey guys, thanks so much. I'm kind of new to this whole group and really, really grateful to Tacomatic, Jeremy, yourself, Dr. Heather. Thank you for that last message, and Camille for you. I mean, I kind of felt lonely for 10 years there out there on my own, kind of just wondering what was happening because I really wasn't in this space I was just kind of trying to rebuild my life after some tragedy, and it seems like everything's kind of starting to fall together. I've got my ESs and Vs in process at the moment. I just formed a soul prop, so I'm really grateful for the information from Kim Marie on that and about that, and just the whole Marduk, the whole gang. So thank you. One question I might have is, am I too late with this January 31st? That I just saw something about a gifting your soul prop kind of thing. Is that too late to do, or?
I can take that one. If you're talking about the 1099 miscellaneous, there's the answer is no. You're not technically late. It just might potentially be something where you have to do that through paper or find the right platform that's going to allow you to do that anyway. But a lot of the e-filing platforms do have like they want you to have that stuff in by the 31st, but it does not mean that you've missed your chance. You just have to investigate other ways to do that. The hard deadline is later, or there might not even be a hard deadline technically. So I hope that helps a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. And I know I could also probably do an NEC 1099, I guess, and just pay the blue card guy for like helping me set up my information with my ESs and whatnot. But it's one of those things where I'm a little, and I got to just admit it, I kind of put myself under the boat under the bus for 10 years and just life fell apart and I didn't pay taxes. I haven't filed since 14. So I'm like a little afraid of the 3-letter word, and like, okay, here I am going in with this process of the 1040 ES and Vs, and like trusting that, hey, this is going to get me out of some problems. I can pay off some debts and get back onto my feet. And so extremely grateful for all that. And thinking, well, maybe I don't need to do this right now, just because I don't need to like undue scrutiny at the moment for just because I don't understand exactly how the forms work exactly with the withholdings and whatnot. So I'm like, maybe that's not something I even need to worry about right now until I get my ship righted. So
You're not in a rush, Patrick. I would encourage you to read the instructions, watch the videos that are all in the video library, and take your
yeah,
time.
James was
You've been filed since 2014. You know what? It's okay. And you didn't file for a reason. And now that you now in 2025, now you know more. There's more information to you. There's probably a better way to do it from 2014 till now. And so you're on the right track. You're not behind. You're not too late. You're right on time. So continue to study and trust yourself. And we're glad that you're here. And check the chat. I'm sure there's a lot of information in there that can help you with any of your questions along the way.
Yeah, actually, James just sent me the video this morning, so I'm super thankful.
Well, thank you
It's
for
just
being
been,
here. We
it's been
appreciate
a long
you.
road, so I'm just really grateful that I found you. Thanks so much.
We're so glad you're here. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, man, hang in there. You're going to get there. I can feel it. Don't give up. A lot of
Don't
other
worry, I
people in
got
the same
music coming for
situation.
y'all. I'm a musician, so I'll have music for it all.
Awesome. I can't wait. Okay, we're going to throw it to Michael Lomazov. Welcome, Michael.
Good afternoon, guys. Hey, I'm thankful for this group, the admin, all the work that you guys put into this thing. It allows me to pop in and out when I can. The processes that are being shared, the streamlining that's going on through the processes with all the people that participate on these lives and in the chat, and it really helps sharpen these processes, and I'm looking forward to the remedies for all of us. I would like to say there's a phrase that I like, which is regaliva sanguis regalis. I remind everybody that means royal by royal blood. That's who we are, and we need to keep that in mind. That's where that's the position we're working from. When we fill out our paperwork, put your mind into that. That we don't we're not asking them for anything. We're using their paperwork that they designed, but we are declaring what we're doing with our paperwork, and stand behind it and hold them accountable. So anyway, I just wanted to add that, but I'm thankful for everybody in this chat.
I like it. Thank you so much for that. Very cool. All right, we're going to throw it to Janet. Welcome, Janet. How's things? Please unmute when you're ready there, Janet. Everyone else, please get your hand raised requests in. This whole session is going to be over before you realize it, so don't miss your chance. Are you there, Janet? There we go. Welcome, Janet.
That was a mistake. I didn't mean to press the request. Sorry about that.
Well, now you have to say something.
Okay, something.
Well, Janet, I threw a little emoticon in the chat we're chatting in right now, and it's the one kicking up her heels. That's you right now, sister. Anyway, that's my gift to you. Thank you for all the work you've done this week, sis.
Pleasure.
Thank you, Janet. Thank you, Janet. We're going to throw it to Madonna. Welcome, Madonna. How are you? How's things? Give us your report.
I just wanted to say I'm so incredibly just privileged, honored, blown away. This is my first time being in this group today. I've been following everybody, and I know in my heart that I'm so incredibly grateful for the forgiveness of our Creator for all of my wrongdoings, and the opportunity to try and make a difference in this world moving forward. And I look up to each and every one of you so much with just reverence and just in awe of all of you. I'd like to share a verse that God put on my heart, and it comes from Proverbs 22. A good name is more desirable than great riches. To be esteemed is better than silver or gold. Rich and poor have this in common. The Lord is the maker of them all. The prudent see danger and take refuge, but the simple keep going and pay the penalty. Humility is the fear of the Lord. Its wages are riches and honor and life. In the paths of the wicked are snares and pitfalls, but those who would preserve their life stay far from them. Start children off on the way they should go, and even when they are old, they will not turn from it. The rich rule over the poor, and the borrower is slave to the lender. Whoever sows injustice reaps calamity, and the rod they wield in fury will be broken. The generous will themselves be blessed, for they share their food with the poor. Drive out the mockers, and out goes strife. Quarrels and insults are ended. One who loves a pure heart and who speaks with grace will have the king for a friend. The eyes of the Lord keep watch over knowledge, but he frustrates the word of the unfaithful. The sluggard says, "There's a lion outside. I'll be killed in the public square." The mouth of the adulterous woman is a deep pit. A man who is under the Lord's wrath falls into it. Folly is bound up in the heart of a child, but the rod of discipline will drive it far away. One who oppresses the poor to increase his wealth, and one who gives gifts to the rich both come to poverty. I think that that verse encompasses everything that this group is trying to achieve. And I just feel so incredibly blessed to be part of it. I yield.
Can I just say something else?
Please go right ahead.
Yes, I just want to say I totally agree with Heather. You know, we are spiritual beings here in this human experience. And just like the Bible says, you know, as Christ is, so are we. We're here multiplying the loaves and the fishes and feeding the multitudes. And with everything that we do, you know, as it's written, you know, as in heaven, so on earth, as we provide our intent and our what we create in our minds of what's going to happen, you know, the outward is only a shadow or a similitude of what's already happened inside of us. So anyway, I just wanted to share that.
Thank you, Louie. And Madonna, I'm not sure if I could trouble you to maybe even possibly post that in the live chat. I feel like that's worth a second look. That's pretty profound, that scripture there. And I do feel you. We're gonna jump over to Calvin.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Madonna. Welcome, Calvin. Calvin, please unmute. Everybody else, get your hands raised. All right, we're going to throw it to Drew. Calvin, if you're there, jump in after Drew. Welcome, Drew. Drew, please unmute.
Yeah, peace.
Peace.
Peace and light, everybody. All praises to the Most High. I'm a little shy with this internet stuff, you know. I don't have too many social experiments, but I wanted to get on here and say thank you to Kim Marie and the whole board, the leaderboard, and salute to y'all divinity. Man, shout out to everything y'all been doing for the people, we the people. And I definitely appreciate all the help I get in these with the 903 room, recoupers, man, it's just y'all a blessing, man. And I was nervous doing a lot of these processes when I started, and I just started. I just took the leap of faith, and I just started. And to piggyback on what 903 said, it was tough. It was rough on this journey. It's a lonely journey, but y'all make it so deserving, if I could use that word, to participate in this movement. And I yelled, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Drew. That was perfect. And I know great things are going to come your way. Calvin, if you're there, man, please unmute. Otherwise, people raise your hands, unless there's somebody I unmuted and missed who's been waiting. The stage is open. All right,
Can I also come in real quick? I
Yep.
apologize.
No, you're good.
I like what Brother Drew just said. He was nervous at first. He sat back and listened. He might have read and looked at a couple of videos. He didn't make a move until he understood. This is how you approach this new way of life, this new way of thinking. Like right now, everyone is nervous to come up and say something because maybe they don't know if it's the right thing to say or not. Even if you're glad you woke up and you had a good breakfast this morning, tell us what kind of breakfast you had. Waking up is the first beginning of starting your day off right. So don't be nervous. This group is family. You can never say nothing wrong. And if you do, you just get kicked out. No, I'm only playing. But but just have fun with it, guys. We family.
And it is getting fun, isn't it, guys? I mean, come on. Things are actually starting to heat up. I don't know about you. Mary, I unmuted you. Please jump in when you're ready. Unmute. Ooh, you guys are killing me with the request and then not saying anything. Calvin, I'm not sure if you're there. All right, here we go. Hold on. We're going to throw it to Cornelius. Welcome, Cornelius.
What's up, bro? How you doing? And blessings to the group. How's everyone today? Well,
Good,
I just
good.
need to let everybody know I'm starting it. I sent off my Tilla application. I actually faxed it in. I didn't get a chance to send it to the other bureaus, but evidently that fax worked kind of quick because I done got a case number and they automatically sent it over to the NACA Bureau.
Yeah, I heard that. I heard that they could potentially forward it to other places for you, for those who are just using the online portal. Now, it still might be a good idea to do that additional step of paper mailing it out as well, just to be extra thorough. I did that.
Yeah, I think I was going to do it too. I was planning to, but I just knowing that it started over, although they just pretty much, I guess I'm going to have to start doing, waiting on the bank to reach out to me. They got 60 days to reach out, I guess, to see if they can settle it in-house, but I went to these folks a couple of times trying to talk to them, and they wouldn't even give me a conversation at the door with the legal department. So there's no working it out.
No, it's so much better to just do the federal complaint, right?
Yeah,
they're not going to work with you. That's what I think.
Right. But they're starting a new process, bless and keep going. But I just wanted to say praise to this group because hey, if it weren't for this group, then I wouldn't have been just stopped so long ago. I'm talking about because it was starting afresh, sir. But now I just been pushing forward and forward. So I just want to give thanks to everybody for all the encouragement that everyone gives. Thank y'all.
Thank you, Cornelius. I wanted to also remind people about the 1099 bees and boy, the magic bullet. Make sure you're doing your bees. There's a whole topic folder in Recoupers about 1099 bees. Those are powerful. We had some testimonies last week about it. Make sure you do your 1099 Bs. You do your 1099 As as well. But make sure you do your double Bs. and get those in the system as soon as possible. I know when you do electronically, you can do 2024, 2023, and 2022. Anything older than that, you have to do it in paper. If you want to do more than 24% on the tax withholding, you have to do it on paper. So there's more than one way to skin a cat. So go into 1099B's and boy process. It's called labeled the magic bullet in the main Recoupers group and start reading through the thread. Go to the top of that topic, hit the name and look at the links. Look at the video that's in there because we did a Saturday live class where K. Marie talked about it in detail about the hour at the end of that 5-hour class that we had. So 1099B, just wanted to remind you guys that can help a lot with some people just getting that started. So who's next, Hayes?
Okay, we got Shay Jones, who has been waiting, and I second everything Dr. Heather just said. The 1099B, I mean, come on, guys, this is like one of our most powerful tools in our toolkit. But let's throw it to Shay Jones. Welcome, Shay. Please unmute.
Hello. How's everyone doing?
Perfect. If I was any better, I'd be twins.
Oh, great. Okay, so I want to speak for myself and probably I may speak for others who I've been experiencing like some confusion on the process. I don't really have much guidance.
Shay, start with your gratitude, baby. Start with your gratitude. What you're grateful for.
Okay, well, I'm grateful for the group. I'm grateful for Kim Marie, Dr. Heather. I'm grateful for the ones who have made progress. I'm grateful for this group who I can reach out to others. So I'm just grateful.
Thank you. We're glad to have you here as well.
Thank you, Dr. Heather.
Mm-hmm. What's your question, sweetie? Go ahead.
So when I am at a loss, like what am I supposed to do? Like
you got to be more specific. What topic are we talking about?
Like I guess for starters, like on the 1099B, like 2848, the ESBs.
Okay, let me for anybody that's new to this call or to the Recoupers group, if you want to know what is the first thing that you do, first you need to figure out what is your need and what problem needs to be solved first in your life. Then find a topic for that in the Recoupers and start reading through the thread from the top all the way down. I'm not talking about just the last couple days of the thread. And also click on the name of the topic and see if there's any links, documents, videos, audios for that topic to try to get an understanding. And also, I would recommend a study buddy partner for your state. Let's say if you're in, which state are you in, Shay? What state are you in?
I'm in Houston, Texas.
So we have a Texas group. If you go to that topic and go to the study buddy group, go to the Texas group, there's probably about, I don't know how many people are in that group, but I know there's at least 20 of them in there that you can connect with to kind of help talk through some of these processes with, outside of just looking at Recoupers. That's the power of the study buddy group. So you can have these, get in a room together like Zoom or a Telegram mic like we're doing right now. That's why those groups are separate from Recoupers. But you need to first step I would recommend to anybody. Drew, I need you to mute, boo. Thank you. Yes. First step I would say is figure out what your pain point is. The very first thing that you need to solve in order for you to give you some runway emotionally and financially to get you to your next step. So figure out what that is, and there most likely is a topic inside of Recoupers that can help you with that, whatever you decide that to be. Does that make sense?
Yes, Dr. Heather, it makes perfectly good sense.
Was there something more specific that you can think of? Because you were kind of being general.
I should be doing my 1099B so I can, I guess, get some funds back.
You should focus on that later, because that requires I'm just saying, like, that requires a bunch of steps to get to a point where you can start doing that. So it might be more appropriate to focus on things like, the ES and the V or the miscellaneous stuff like that. But just saying, as a total beginner, you're not ready to be yet.
And I would like to say to her also, as a total beginner, you can join my group, because my group also focus on beginner steps. Join a group.
Peace,
You
God,
can
we
find
trust. What do
people.
you mean? What do you mean your group?
My group is Peace God We Trust, as you see as my icon right
Okay,
there.
but we don't.
That is the name of my group.
I
I
understand, but we
am
don't know
part of
those other.
Kim Marie's, huh?
Is it a part of Recouper's study group?
Yes, ma'am.
What
And it's
state?
part of Kim Marie's link tree, ma'am.
Okay, because like I
So
said,
how do I join your group, sir?
All you do is the all caps the way you see it, and just press join. It's free. It's no charge. It's nothing. Just walk in the door.
So what can I gain from your group?
okay, y'all can talk about
All right, Shay, we'll figure that out
Right.
later.
You have
Just
to
join the
join the
y'all
group.
group.
DM
Right.
each other. Y'all DM each other.
All right, Shay, thank you so much. We're going to move on to the next people who have been
DM.
patiently waiting.
Yeah, make sure you do Peace, God, we trust. DM him, Shay. Go ahead. Thank you. Go ahead, Days.
Oh yeah.
Heather, let's make sure we have both of the tents that he's got popped up maybe in the study buddies group. I don't know, Indigenous, if your link is in there for people.
I don't know anything about his group at all. That's why I was pausing him. I didn't know.
Yeah, I don't know if it's in there either. The
DM
other
me.
one is God.
Yeah,
God We Trust.
DM me. Peace, God.
Yeah, DM her. Yeah, we want to put it in that room, and we've also got Grandma Millie, Grandpa Billy getting ready to go in the group. Heather, we're just going to put a little description. So Indigenous, if you just put a little description with the link for Heather, okay? Just, newbies welcome, whatever it is you want. And then we're going to put like Grandma Millie, Grandpa Billy support, study tent. And then we're going to have a J6ers tent. All right. So we're going to help the families of the J6ers. Everybody's lost a lot in this war, y'all. So my bad, Heather. We forgot to actually put those extra recoupers, satellite, badass, study, popped up tents on Telegram because we're in it to win it.
Okay,
all in, man. All right. Thank you, sis.
I will administrate that on our side of the call. Okay. Thank you.
Good. All right, we're good, guys. We're good. All right, we're gonna throw it to Leonard Pierre Evil. Okay, welcome, Leonard. Please unmute.
Oh, don't butcher it.
Don't butcher it. Welcome.
How are you guys? Hey, thank you. Gratitude for today. I am very grateful for everyone here. I appreciate everything you guys been sharing with us and helping us with all the processes that we're trying to do. I have submitted some stuff and I'm just waiting, and time is kind of short. I'm over the road driving and I don't have much time. It's like I come in and run, try to get something done and right back on the road. And so um, I am grateful for all of you, and my handsome son, get to spend the weekend with him. I have a question. I don't know if sure someone might be able to help. It's not for me. Um, I don't know if it's okay to ask.
Yeah, just hit us with it real quick. Go.
Okay. So I have a family that that just passed away. She left 3 kids. 2 of them are kind of adult, but you know, of an age, but really not mentally like an adult yet. Like, but they have a 17, I think it's not 17, 13-year old, and they didn't have anything set up. I don't know much. I don't know what to do, how to help them. And they do have a home, but I don't know if there's anything that can be done so they can uh, benefit on that part as far as the house. Um, my brother's trying to see what we can do to kind of help them, but because of everything that I've been listening to, and I'm thinking there's maybe something that I can do to help, and I'm not sure where to go, how to really help them. They're not my family, but I've known them. We've kind of known them for a long time, so they kind of like become family with the. So I
All
don't
right,
know
Leonard,
if there's
Leonard,
any
I'm
particular
gonna
help.
attempt to answer this real fast, right? Just so we can
Okay,
keep this
brother.
moving. But that's a
Okay.
wonderful ambition of yours, obviously,
Mhm.
super noble thing and intention. But at the same time, you have to focus on yourself and increasing
Okay.
your level of knowledge so that you can become a master of this style of administration. And once you do
Okay.
that, once you've fortified your own camp, you will have the answer to your question of how to help
Okay.
these people out. But do not mix up the order of operations between the two. Does that make
Gotcha.
sense?
Right. Gotcha.
But hang in there
I appreciate it.
and keep learning,
Okay.
man. Don't give up. You're gonna make it.
Oh no, thank you.
All right, we're gonna throw it to Antoinette. Welcome, Antoinette.
Oh, hi. How you doing? How is everybody doing?
So
I'm
good.
just gonna go out, step outside for a minute. I'm at a baby shower, but I had to jump on and give my
All right.
gratitude. I just thank God for waking up this morning, and I just thank God I was in a 5-year fiance relationship. It was stressing me out. I couldn't stay focused, so I finally got him moved out this week. I'm able to focus right now because this is very important. What we're doing here. So he was a distraction. So now I'm eliminating the distraction in my life. So I've been studying this here about 5 to 6 months now, and I did my first A and B last week. So, I'm just thank God of this group. I just really got into this group, and I had joined the Florida group. So, so I said, let me look in the group and see how to do these A's and B's. So I followed the format, and I submitted my first A and one B last week. I'm gonna do the second B. So I just thank you, and I'm here. I'm here to study, focus, and teach others, and teach my grandkids, moving forward. And I yield.
That's amazing. Proud of you for choosing you.
Yes,
That's amazing.
yes, thank you, Doctor.
Proud of you.
Hi, this is Mary from before. Can y'all hear me?
Go ahead,
Welcome, Mary.
Hi, this is my first time obviously on a live group. I didn't have the know-how for the microphone earlier. Thank you so much for being present and taking the lead and learning with us, and most of all, just putting God first in all of this. And 10 months ago, I made a bad decision, what I thought was a bad decision on my so-called good credit, and it totally tanked my whole financial thing. And I accidentally at the time thought that I was stumbling into how to discharge debt. So I've been learning and learning and learning about all this truth movement and freedom movement, and it's resonating so much within my soul. And on the drive back from San Antonio to DFW after Christmas, I somehow found Kimmery's 9-hour video, and for the 5-hour drive back, I got halfway through it and was so excited and elated, and I felt like my heart was jumping, my spirit was alive again. I felt like I had direction and focus. I can't get enough of the videos. It's like a new drug. But I am so excited for all of y'all to give your time and your energy and your spirits to all of us as we learn and join and commune together. And I have 3 stacks ready with my driver's license, birth certificate, and social copies. And I have this weekend that I want to get my 28, is that the right number? I have it written down. And my 56 done, and I want to start my ES&Vs. And I'm ready to do I have a W-2 job, and I'm ready to do my 24 1040 return report to get that going and filed. And I just can't tell you how much at peace and how much joy I feel and how much my spirit leaps to have found this. And I keep thinking of Kimmery's metaphor of the oxygen mask and putting that on first. And yesterday I was in a training, and I keep hearing people of them saying that they feel like they're having struggles, or they're going to courts, or they're not getting resolved. And then I just remembered the other piece of the oxygen mask of if it's not inflating, the oxygen is still flowing. So thank you all for your encouragement and your reassurance. And anyone in the DFW area who wants to, I'm in that group, but I'm happy to meet in person on Zoom, Telegram, whatever, to connect. And I yield. I love y'all already. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mary. So yeah, shout outs to the DFW people. If you want to link up with Mary, that could be good. Is there anyone else who was previously unmuted but didn't get their chance to make their report? Please step up. Okay, we got Heidi who just raised her hand. Welcome, Heidi. How are you?
Yes, blessings. God bless you all. First time here, so grateful and thankful for having found you. And actually know a person who just spoke a little bit earlier, so I'm grateful to have connected with her as well. But just want to give the Lord praise because He knows how to order our steps, and what might seem to be a setback is actually a setup for a step forward. So I wanted to give a little testimony prior to finding you, not really understanding all of this, of course, still I'm learning, but back in 2021, I first heard about becoming an American sovereign, and I started like wondering, what is this all about? I haven't heard that because I was naturalized into this country, and then learning that I kind of became a slave or been a slave. I was like, well, I don't want to be that. But without even realizing it, I actually went through I guess a conditional acceptance process in helping my husband not to have him be injected, but with these toxic bioweapons during COVID, or the pandemic, as I like to call it, and put together some documentation. And once the HR department received it, they went crickets. And this was like, well, there's power here, but I don't really fully understand what it all was. But I just knew that the questions I posed to them, if they were going to, be held liable if my husband was injured or deaf, they just did not respond, and they stopped trying to pressure him to take these injections. But I'm grateful for coming across you, and I'm thankful for each and every one of you. And I came across Marie's, the 9-hour video recording as well, and glad I connected with Johanna as well. And just taking one step at a time. So I'm going to start with claiming your credits. So I guess after I've done that, the quick question I have, what would be my next step? Thank you.
Well, does anybody else want to take that? I can take that. Well, I would say if you become a master of claim your credits, then I think you're going to have plenty of accounts to A+B or some variation of B. I think you'll have your hands full.
Okay.
Quite a while. So
should I go
I don't know
into
if that helps, but
yeah, no, just because I want
well,
to
look. Typically, people would study and understand the ESs and the Vs or the miscellaneous gifting processes. There's other more accessible things for people who are starting out. I don't know where you're at exactly, but
I'm a newbie.
Look. Did you hear what I said to the other person who asked this similar question? It's like the Bs. Yes, the goal is to get to that point where you're a master of claim your credits. Just be aware you have to set certain foundational infrastructure up before you start doing that.
Okay.
So you may not want to focus on that right now. And I mean, start working on it. I'm not saying don't start working on it, but there's a spin up time involved to get to the point where you have everything in place where it's appropriate now for you to start doing your Bs. Okay. So things like ES and Vs, miscellaneouses, these are way more simpler and accessible. So just saying.
Okay. And I will be
learn it all, but learn it all. I'm telling you to learn it all.
Yes. And I just would be grateful if you could let me know if there is somewhere in the Telegram, the different groups, which I think is fantastic that it got organized like that, because I joined the group prior to it being organized. I was like, oh my, where do I start? So this makes it absolutely so much simpler. So to Heather and everybody else who's been involved in categorizing it. Fantastic. So I'll start with, claim your credits with Holly and Kia. And then I guess once I have that in place, I'll pose some more questions as to what to do next.
You'll find your place in the network. Let the spirit guide you. Get in there and study what's going on, and then listen to your heart in terms of what you need to be focusing on. Okay?
Yes.
You're going to be just fine. Just be doing something. Just do something a little bit each day, and you're going to make it.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, and God bless you all.
Thank you, Heidi. God bless you too. S. Jones, I'm bringing you up right now. Welcome, S. Jones.
Greetings, everyone. I just want to say I'm grateful for the wisdom and the love from this group. And I did my 1040 ESs and 1040 Vs, and I'm still learning, trying to find a study buddy from Michigan.
All right, let's do a shout out. If there's any Michigan people who might be available to bring S. Jones into the fold, I don't know if there's any groups that have formulated. But there you go. We got S. Jones here. Maybe you can DM her or connect through the study buddy topic group in Recoupers as a general reminder for everyone in a similar situation. So, yeah, we'll find the perfect place for you, S. Jones. But yeah, get in that study buddy group, put it out there, and I have faith that you're going to connect with the right people.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Okay, guys. We are about 2/3 of the way through our session. So let's not miss our opportunity to say something, especially if it's something pretty juicy and important and you know that people really need to hear it.
I'm here. I'm here.
Welcome. Welcome, ma'am. Please take the stage. How are you?
How are you, family? How is everybody doing? I hope and pray that you guys have the conviction in your heart that you are in the right place at the right time with the right souls, walking in conviction with hearts full of gratitude to the Most High, our Father, our God, our Creator. Woo, hallelujah. So I want to share with the family that as I was going through my process from the beginning, I connected with the lady that I met about 2.5 years ago that we became friends, we connected. And she lives in Soledad, that is the Central Valley here in California. And every time I have been consistent in everything, the learning process, and I cannot address enough that people needs to read before jumping into the process, because what you do when you get the knowledge, and you read and you walk in the spirit and you pray and you surrender all your worries, all your doubts, all your concerns to the Lord. And that's what we did. So I will call her after the Zoom meetings, after the lives, after I read, I went through everything, and I will share with her. And I told her make notes. So, oh my God. So she said, I shared this information with 13 individuals, okay? I had created at the time a group, and she ran with that information. And yesterday, she called me and she told me that on her IRS page, she's expecting her credits of $250,000 for 2022. That she is to expect that. I believe it said 6 weeks, but it has been already accepted. It's there. I want everybody here to know that no matter where you are in the United States, we have the technology to reach out to whomever you see has the same heart desires as you and the same vision, and someone that you can help. I would love for my accountant to hear me one day, because we are here with results of what once some took for granted. And those that embraced the information and took the time to educate themselves have seen results. This is an amazing journey, family. I cannot address enough my gratitude to Jeremy, Kimmery, Dr. Heather, James, Days. I love you, brother. This is a teamwork, but we can do it for you guys. There are things in this life that only you can do for yourself. And if you, like me, are sick and tired, we're sick and tired of being sick and tired of scratching your head and wonder what happened with your life. And you know that you deserve better. And you know that this is not the reality. That's not the reality that you visualize, and you don't even know how you got there. This is it, people. Take action. Take responsibility of your family's affairs and your family's well-being and change of lifestyle. You have no idea, okay, what it feels like to talk about the millions of dollars instead of counting pennies to cover the expenses of the month that is yet to come, because you don't even know how you're going to make it. This is a whole different mindset, people. And this is a freaking reality. Okay? Nothing. Not the language, not the time. Disconnect your TV. If you're spending too much time on your bed, get rid of your bed, because if you're comfortable, you're complacent. Get rid of all that crap and think about how your life can change if you just change some of your habits and instead invest your time in reading. Read, get educated, get your conviction. Grab the heck out of that conviction. Be in communion with the Most Highest, with our Father. Okay? Please build and work and having a relationship. You don't need a third party to have a conversation with your father. No. That right now we're doing, moving forward, is one and one with our Father. The entities that have been, I'm not even going to go there because that's the past, but where we have taken the control of our finances. And let me tell you, people, it's amazing. I cannot put it into words how I feel, and sometimes I feel that the group probably is like, oh my God, no, you guys don't understand. My energy has shifted. It's done. It is done, guys. The gates have been open, wide open, wide open. And I'm here to ask for those who have in their heart that they want to get educated to be part of this amazing community. I want to invite you guys. I want translators, all language from all over the world. If you know anybody, any veteran, military, army, marine, bring them over. We have to reach out for those that have been neglected and underserved after they gave so much for our country. So people, I want to take the time I don't think we address enough the importance of getting involved, because this is not just about the money. The Republic is here for the people. And I'm telling you guys, get educated. Get educated.
Hey,
I
ma'am.
love you guys.
Ma'am.
I'm
First,
done.
no, you're great. You're great. You're fine. First, this is a beautiful ESMV testimonial. For people who are listening, any one of you could easily be in one of the two roles there, whether it's somebody helping someone with their ESVs or being the person who is seeing that on their screen, expected refund set to be sent out within a certain period of time. Ma'am, do you want to perhaps share your link in the live chat, the group you were talking about?
Okay.
And then for those who resonate with that, there's an opportunity to help ma'am. Translators, it's a call to arms for translators. Okay. You know, we're this is a big vision here. This project, we're just getting started here. So for those interested, take a look at that, consider joining. And I really appreciate that, ma'am. That was really, really encouraging. Okay. And I have a feeling there will be a lot more of those testimonials in the near future. Very nice. Okay, we're going to throw it to Howard. We're going to keep this going, guys. We're running out of time, but let's keep going. Thank you again, Ma'am Inc. Welcome, Madden Howard. Attorney in fact, Madden Howard, please give us your report. All right, he's not saying anything. All right, guys, I need hands up. I need hands up in the gallery. Come on, guys. Here we go. Okay, we're going to throw it to Laureen Marie. Welcome, Laureen.
Welcome, guys. Beautiful day, even though it's raining and snowing here in Tahoe. But I just wanted to come on. I know I've been quiet for a while. I'm trying to heal from this darn fall I took and broken femur. And again, I'm here with you all. And I just want to express my complete appreciation to Jeremy and everybody that's involved in this, especially Jeremy, because I have a military person in my family. And my heart goes out to you for all the shit that they've done. But you're going to rejoice and get everything back that you deserve, sweetheart, even your peace of mind. So hang in there. And for Kim Marie, sweetie, your car got smashed this morning. You called it a crash. Well, guess what? Today's Saturday. What crashes on Mondays normally? Let's hope that blessing comes to be the stock market. Just had to bring that up. And I appreciate each and every one of you and everybody that participates. And life is good and it's about to get better. And we're all in this together. So have a beautiful day and the rest of your weekend. And everybody just have love in your heart as long as we continue this and beyond. Thank you.
Thank you, Lorene. All right, we got 30 minutes left. Okay, we got LJ dropping a hands up. Welcome, LJ.
Thank you. First day on. I'm in Northern California. I've been around and in the trust and financial world for way too long. Going to be 59 in a couple of days here. But I was invited by Gwen. Thank you, Gwen. I'm so grateful. I feel that guided to be here and share. And for a newbie like me, I'm just going to give a quick background. I'm in a BK13 right now. Started that in October. I have a civil case against my supposed lender on my mortgage, and I'm in a bit of a hurry to get up to pace. Where do I start? I'm trying to save my house and I haven't filed taxes in a billion years. I'm just going to sit down and get some help today for my 2021, 2022, and 2023 so that bankruptcy trustee is not hounding me like he is right now. So I have some help to get that done, but where do I start? That's my question.
Is there anyone who would like to field LJ's question?
I just want to say when you're in the midst of what's considered a bankruptcy type situation, crisis, whatever, what you want to do is just stay in your body, stay completely calm. Don't start to get all into other processes, because what you're doing is wanting to keep yourself focused on what it is you need. There's many avenues on the remedy side, even after the fact of what you're going through right now. And if it has to do with just learning one of the processes, like what Tacky Days was just talking about, it's to figure out what your 1040 guy needs to do with this ES&B. That would help. If there's anything that needs to come through with these returns, and remember, it's reporting. It's not what we claimed it to be, and there's no fear there. So stepping out of the fear and coming into your own embodiment of taking power back. These contracts were also part of the journey with the Tilla to report them. And so if you haven't heard about that, just put in that at the top of the RECOUPERS groups, and you'll get the Tilla reports, how to do that. That would be a good way to at least report what's going on with your house. I just want to say that also too, for anyone here that hasn't done Bs, if they have knowledge and they're not brand new and they haven't done Bs, this really sets off an audit for any of these loans, and they pay attention. Yesterday, I made a phone call just to find out where the recoupment was on a prior mortgage, and the attorney's office called me back within an hour, because I said, if it's not completed within a certain amount of time, there will be an audit. And we have learned how to do those. So These types of things are very, very powerful. Just know the power is in your hands. It's not external. And it's not a step by step with anyone, even in this group, that can bring you through it because you're now stepping into your power. So that's all I wanted to say about that. And your journey is yours to unfold, and just really focus on the power of the unfoldment to where there's no more slave trade going on anymore. We're calling out the banksters, we're taking care of business, and we're coming into our power. Many of us have already done that. So more power to you. Gratitude.
Thank you. I needed that.
Thank you, Robin. That was great. Great encouragement for others on the call, including me.
Yeah, I mean, you're definitely in the right place. I mean, it's a little tricky to know exactly what you should focus on, but the main stuff that we study, almost all of them could apply and be helpful in some capacity. So I wish you luck, and get involved in the community, and perhaps there's simpler things than you might even think that can be done to move the needle. Gwendolyn, I'm going to bring you up right now. Welcome, Gwendolyn. Stacy, you're next. Go ahead, Gwendolyn.
Hi, it's my okay. I love Rising family. Thank you, LJ, for joining. Finally getting over here to Recoupers. Because we've been studying in the private. I've sent you some things to start to help with the journey, and just to let you know, I will be there every step with you to guide and based on what I've learned here. And like I said, if you stay connected with the family here, you'll be able to hear the testimonies and the gratitudes every week, and something will spark, as it has been today on our call earlier. So I'm very glad you're here, finally here. And you got this, and the tables are turning. Everything that's against you is going under your feet, and it's going to be dissolved. So I just want to encourage you, you're in the right place.
I just want to add one more thing to the ones who have been on this journey for a while. If they haven't heard the most current audio on the second B, that is huge. And Gwendolyn was a huge part of that. So I don't know if you wanted to reiterate that, Gwendolyn, but yeah, that was fire.
Oh, thanks, Robin. I didn't realize how much fire it was. I remember that call because I was on the road. It was Saturday, right? And I was absorbing everything everyone was speaking. I'm not going to speak today. I'm going to just listen because all the background noise on the road. And then I heard Kim Marie say, "Gwendolyn, get up here." It's like, oh gosh, I didn't even know what I had. But my recent experience at that moment, I was struggling with, I was getting the credits on the transcript, but I was also creating taxable income with my B's and miscellaneous. I was like, okay, I don't want it this way. I gotta figure this out. How do I get rid of taxable income? And lo and behold, I was in another group, and Walter's private video just flashed in front of me like, look at this, look at this. I was like, okay. And when I listened to that video, oh my gosh, it was like angelic songs. That was the answer to my prayers. And just canceling out that taxable income on the B, your second B, with the proceeds and the cost basis. And it's so weird. I knew the answer was in cost basis, but I could not figure it out. And then Walter taught so beautifully on that video. So, and then just last Wednesday. So we have a little movie production clip of all of that testimony, and then Kim Marie so beautifully preluding into it, and Walter on the end doing his teaching of that particular part. And Taki, he did a beautiful job of pulling that together, and I got to experience the joy of that creation on my birthday, my 55th. I said this is my year of double grace and 5 is loud and clear. So this is gonna be a great year, right? So I got to I was traveling from Texas to Louisiana to be with my mom for a couple of weeks. So I got to be with the group and listen to this great production by Tacky on my birthday. It was the best birthday ever. So yeah, definitely check out Walter's ABB because that's my focus. I'm zoning in. I'm going to master the ABB for all these corporations, all these blank endorsements on contracts we've signed, all for the bank deposits, and the billing statements from the corporations. That's what I've been doing for me and my family. Just waiting on it to show up on the transcripts, which I know it will because I got to be on my transcript with the taxable income. So now I just need these to hit without the taxable income. Then I'll be ready to recoup. So exciting. And I yield.
Yeah, that is so cool. And guys, if you haven't seen it, we made like this short little special report clip, which again, we just wanted to highlight this unique sort of enhancement to the claim your credits process of doing the A and then the B and then the B, right? And Gwendolyn just kind of illustrated it perfectly. So we just wanted to get that out there. But there's actually a longer clip you can dig up as well, which has been circulating in the Recoupers. Walter is giving like highly technical, detailed guidance on the claim your credit stuff. So for those who are focusing in on that, I really think it would behoove you to dig that up as well and study that thing over and over and over, because Walter is like one of the guys who has made claim your credits his wheelhouse and he's like one of our best guys for claim your credits. So maybe we can share that link if somebody can dig it up. I think some people probably know what I'm talking about. But yeah, make a mental note for that for those who are focusing in on learning everything they can about claim your credits. As we keep refining, we keep improving the process. We're going to throw it to L. White. Welcome, L. White. Decent. Oh, wait, no, did I miss somebody? No, the person who raised their hand before lowered it. Okay. L. White, please go right ahead. Okay. Well, Decent, you're up.
If you haven't made your way over to the live chat where all the emoticons are going on, I just got a message and an update that the homeowner's insurance is going to cover up to $500,000 in damages to my little car. So you guys can see the pictures in the live chat. Thanks.
Oh my God. Okay. For those who missed it, a freaking tree fell on Kimberly's car earlier in the past 24 hours. So, but yeah, we're going to take care of all that. Decent, you're not speaking. Oh my God, you guys are killing me.
Hello.
Welcome. Please go.
Hi. Want to thank you for calling me up. I've been trying to get back to RECOUPERS Live since I think July or something of last year, but I've been following as much as I could, studying, and at this point today, I'm looking to find a Northern California study group and to continue. I'm a Vietnam vet and been in service in various capacities since then. But when you get to be an older guy, things slow down. But I'm still in the fight, and I want to be able to continue serving, not as much as I used to in the past, because I've got to help myself. But today, I was trying to figure out how to maneuver the changes going in and RECOUPERS, and I'm glad to be back. So I want to thank Jeremy and Sister Marie. It's just a group of people that we've been called. We're the chosen ones. So that's all I wanted to say. And I don't even know who you are, sir. Could you tell me?
Well, I'm the one and only, the infamous Days. And I'm here to change this community for the better. So it's a pleasure meeting you, L. White. And I'm glad you made it here. And yeah, get involved in the network. Find your little place in it. Find the right people to link up with. And we appreciate you checking in with us. We're going to throw it over to Stacy. Welcome, Stacy.
Thanks, Days. You can't have days without sunshine.
Exactly. Welcome.
Thank you. So, I wanted to reiterate that I had dropped a packet because I had found this stuff in December, and I kind of sat on it for a minute and pondered and listened, and then started to move. So my 23 ES and Vs are already in the system, and I realized I was supposed to send in my 1040 as well because I hadn't filed that yet. So I corrected that, but I went back to 20 and after a 3-hour conversation with a fantastically intelligent lady at the IRS, and got a list of everything that I needed going back to 20, and I corrected and resolved with an ES and a V form included for all 5 of those years. And the unlocking of that added layer of security is somewhere in process from what she said. So I'm somewhere in that. I think she said a 9-week process of verifying that I indeed am no longer lost at sea. And I just wanted to say to anybody out there who thinks that it's just too much or overwhelming or whatever, put the audio on in the background of whatever you're doing and just let it play. Just you'll catch things and it'll all start to click in. And just study something every day, even if it's for 10 minutes, or fill out one form, or make a copy, or print yourself some forms, or order some off the IRS website, or figure out how to mail things for free or next to free. Like, there's a million things you can do, and nothing has to be so overwhelming that it's paralyzing, because nobody is setting a timer and making sure you have it done by a certain day when you're just learning new things. So this is truly a learn at your own pace and by your own needs experience. This is like a write your own story book that you got in elementary school. You get to decide what you want to work on.
Please let her finish.
Yeah.
Decent.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
I mean, yeah, you can go next, but that was a little bit of a cutoff. Did you want to finish, Stacy?
Yeah.
Then Decent can go.
Yeah. So I just, whatever it is, just do something like every day. And if it feels a little bit overwhelming, step away, let it marinate, and come back to it. Nobody said you had to learn it all in one day or finish it all in one day. I've been getting into this kind of thing for since early 22, I believe it was 21, 22. And I feel like I haven't done anything, but when I look back, I've done a lot of things, and it really hasn't taken all that much time of actual doing. It's absorbing information and letting it marinate until it clicks, and then acting on it and telling everybody that you come into contact with, like, what you're learning. You'll be surprised who will pick things up and who won't. And just have that as a no judgment. I'm just going to share everything I learned, because the more succinct you are at sharing it, the better your understanding is. So the more times you have, the more opportunity, the more times you share, take advantage of those, because you're teaching yourself. So I am all about tell everybody what you're doing on that, get everybody around you excited. If they don't want to be, that's great. Move on to the next people, but let people make their own decision on whether they want to know or not. And I am super grateful for all of you, and I yield.
Thank you so much, Stacy. Deason, did you want to comment?
Yeah, since I haven't came in a little earlier, what was the topic about?
Bro, what do you mean? I thought you had a response. You were cutting in.
No, I have my personal response, but I don't want to. I know what I'm thinking, but I don't want to say what I'm thinking, and it's outside of the realm of. I can talk about anything.
I mean, it's no pressure. I thought you had something to say. We can come back to you.
No, I do have something to say. All right, okay. From my understanding, I know it's not focused on the law, but when it comes to anything financial, my thing is I don't want to be out here creating vapor money, but the biggest way on how we create vapor money is by signing the contract, the initial contract. So okay, whenever you sign up for a bank account, credit card, a utility bill, or pretty much anything, you just created vapor money. Hope what I'm saying makes sense.
I'm not hearing. Hey, we're getting off topic.
Yeah, let's.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, we hear you, Deason.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We
Okay.
hear you. But that's like going to take people down some other road.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. That's why I asked.
Okay. Much appreciated, Deason. Okay, guys, we have maybe 10 minutes left. Okay. So we will start to kind of transition toward closing this thing out. Maybe we can take a few more people, but I also want to give Jeremy and Kim Marie and perhaps Dr. Heather as well a chance to maybe make a statement as we drift towards the next 10 minutes. So if you're dying to say something, raise your hand because you're going to miss your chance.
I have a gratitude.
Please.
Is it okay?
Yes, go right ahead, please. Go ahead.
Okay, perfect. I just want to say that I'm so eternally grateful for this group because when I was younger, I wanted to become a millionaire, and I was a young mom. And I ended up being a real estate investor. And at one time, I had 97 mortgage payments and a hotel and a 5-star wedding business on the Riverwalk in San Antonio. Everything was amazing. I had all these homes. I had a beautiful home on the water. I had a beautiful fancy car, and everything was, with my kids and my husband. And then in 2008, everything changed. My economic situation drastically changed, of course, when you've got 97 mortgage payments and the economy is crashing. You realize you're in a really bad car crash. And in 2010, in the space of 6 months, my mother-in-law, who had worked at the hotel with us for about 3 years, found out that her daughter was really sick with cancer. And so she wasn't really participating in work and having a hard time. And of course, we were economically really stressed. And I had told my husband, I said, we've really got to let her go, and she's got to go and spend time with her daughter. And we really can't have her here because we're desperate to keep everything going for all the other staff that we have, and of course our family. And so I had to let her go, and so she left. A couple months later, she took her own life, which was really, really hard to accept. And then a month later, my sister-in-law died of lung cancer. And then a month later, we went bankrupt and lost everything, including our home. And my son left, he graduated from high school the same weekend we went bankrupt and lost everything. And then my husband left, and then my health went down the toilet. So I know what it's like to go through foreclosures and bankruptcy. And I always kind of joke about like how there really isn't a 12-step program for the bankruptcy people. um, so if anybody's on this call and just needs the emotional support, just please message me. I'm there for you. I don't know all the processes yet, but what I can say in the last 10 years is that that story and the journey that I went through was really difficult. As you can tell, I've told the story many times. I don't know why I'm getting so emotional about it this time, but um, I really helped a lot of people through that story because I learned how to do things and $1 million experience of what not to do in real estate investing. But I had, really worked really hard, got all my credit score, everything all great, and I was all excited and business was going well. And then all of a sudden last year, everything crashed. I had built my business on Facebook and they wouldn't let me in. And I had a 16,000 person group. And so basically, God had put me in this situation where everything was falling apart and I was really, really having a hard time with it. And in October last year, I had to make a decision whether I was going to keep my car or sell it and live off the proceeds for a little bit longer before I figured something else out. And that was the time that I found this group. I found Kim Marie and I found Holly and Kia's processes. And thanks to you all, so many of you have helped me throughout this process, including Robert and Brad, especially, and Kim Marie and Days and Jeremy and Dr. Heather and endless list. But basically, what's happened now is I had to come to this financial situation where I had to let go of some of my credit cards, and now because of this group and being participating through it all, is that I can go to the post office and get my mail and realize that I have coupon bonds and I can claim 10x on some of those credit cards, which could be millions of dollars that are waiting for me. And somebody a long time ago said that there will be a time where you'll get 10x all the money you lost. And here I am in this new place, in this new life where I really know that that's true. And it's because of all of you and believing in where we're going. So I just wanted to share that piece of hope for those of you, because I know what it's like. And there's a really, really bright light at the end of this tunnel. And I'm so glad that everyone's here. I yield.
Oh my God, what an amazing story and testimony. I didn't know that, Johanna. I love that. I love that you shared that, and God bless you. Your perseverance and your courage and your tenacity and your love and your kindness doesn't go unnoticed. And we're so grateful that you're a part of this group and part of the leadership team as well. And just love having you here. Your energy is amazing and you're always so positive. So thank you for sharing.
Oh, thank you, Dr. Heather.
Yeah, we love you, Johanna, and trust me, we're all going to work together to make that vision a reality for you. I can already see it. So thank you for sharing.
Thank you, Dave.
Guys, we're kind of getting toward you got it. You guys, we're kind of getting toward the end of the session here. I was thinking maybe we could throw it to Dr. Heather and then maybe to Jeremy for some closing thoughts, and then perhaps to Kim Marie, who can either do our closing prayer or bring up a volunteer, something like that. But I think that's it as far as calls. We're running out of time, right? So
no more closing, no real thoughts from me. This is Heather, Dr. Heather. Grateful for this call every week. Amazing job. Thank you for those that were willing to participate. And always just keep going this week. Stay focused on your own journey. Find your study buddy group. We have go to the folder in the Recoupers group and take your time and trust yourself and believe in yourself. You got this. And so we're so proud of you. Continue to work on your journey. Jeremy?
Yeah, thank y'all for coming. It's always a wonderful call on Saturdays. I look forward to it. That and my Sundays. Get your head in the books, get your head in information, get out here and change your life. The faster you get yourself set up, the faster you're going to be able to help everyone else around you. Just make yourself the priority right now. Make yourself the priority. Get your stuff in order. Get your credits in your accounts. That way you can start helping people, and you'll be in a way better position to do so. All this information is free. We have all these communities popping up. I mean, it's a wonderful thing that's happening. Like I said, we're at the forefront of this movement to reconstruct and reestablish the republic. So everything y'all do, everything you submit, every report you make, every time you report those taxes are to do these Tillas, that is a round down range for all of us fighting to reconstruct this republic. So just to know that every time you do something in this group, every time you apply a principle or apply a process, you are fighting in the republic, and you are reconstructing and reestablishing that for all of us. All right. So don't think that what you're doing is just for yourself. Just by setting yourself up, you're setting a lot of other people up for that same success. So go out there. Don't get discouraged. If you do come back to the group, we'll motivate you. Be on these Saturday calls. Join me on my Sunday calls. Join Kimry on hers and everyone else that do these pilot groups, these satellite groups. I mean, this is truly amazing what's taking place. And I'm truly grateful for the people that have joined my team, and pretty much I've joined their team. All these people come to me in RECOUPERS, and I feel so thankful and so humbled at times, because there's a lot of times I'm playing catch up. So not only am I the owner of the group, but I'm also a follower and a student. So don't ever think just because we're up here up front that we're not where you're sitting, because we're in the same audience, we're in the same classrooms, we're doing the same thing y'all are doing, because we're all the same people. But that's all I got. I love y'all. See y'all next Saturday. See you in RECOUPERS or one of these pilot groups that we have, or satellite groups. All right. Love y'all. Y'all have a good Saturday and the rest of your weekend, and get to recouping. Love y'all. Bye.
Thank you for that, Jeremy. I just want to say something about what you languaged just a minute ago. You said, I'm playing catch up. I'm playing catch up. I'm playing catch up. And I'm saying to all of us that we've been called. We've been called. We've been called. No one's going to be left behind. Like it or not, you're going to be dragged across the finish line because you're locked arms with us already. It's by your choice that you may unlock your arms. But all of us, we're going to finish it, and we're going to finish it together. So, Jeremy, thank you for such a beautiful creation of what was inside your heart all along, and bringing that for all of us to view and participate in. Your vision, your dream, your commitment, all the years you served over there, and all the forgiving you've had to do to get your peace back. And now we walk together and we forgive our trespassers. We ask God to forgive our trespasses, and we get busy with the family business. And all my emotions are in that chat today, you guys. I could not stop tossing y'all my love, because my cup runneth over. My dream crashed into Jeremy's dream. I had no idea that I would rather have these tents on Telegram than $1.8 million in my bank account. Just saying. So people here in these groups that are called, they're learning on the job. They got a servant's heart. And it was always about the manna. And now we got the memo. And we get to share the manna memo now. everybody gets to get the memo. So awesome work, everybody. So grateful. Another amazing, amazing, amazing gathering with beautiful, beautiful people who've been called to take care of the family business. I yield.
Thank you so much, Kim Marie. Okay, guys. Yeah, this is basically locking it down for this week. I would like to bring up a volunteer to say a quick prayer. Also, general community reminders, you know, do your Tillas, okay? Focus on the Tillas. Check out Jeremy's TikTok stream tomorrow, guys. Everybody who is here, there's no reason you shouldn't be there supporting Jeremy on his Sunday lives. And yeah, if somebody could just either step up who's already unmuted or otherwise request. Go ahead, Deason. Did you want to do the closing prayer?
Yeah, I'll do the closing prayer.
All right, go for it, bro.
See, you mentioned the Tilla. Wow, I was talking about how the. Okay, I'm do the prayer. All right. Father God in heaven, thank you for bringing us together, uniting us with this process, with this information, that we have the spirit to take that fire out and encourage and not of fear, because the last thing we all want to do is when we see the fire, but we don't want to put the fire down because of our fear. But we let that fear, your spirit, to subside that fear, so we pursue on and to bring forth prosperity towards future generations, on so on and so forth. Because of what we could see, God forbid. I mean, I don't want to see it. We could see more trauma coming into this country, unfortunately, but we have the spirit to prevail, to learn, to be organized, to be structured, and that we persist onto your will. Glory to your glory, and the heavens of all heavens praise you in the name of Jesus. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Have a good week.
Thanks,
Love
guys.
you.
We'll see you next Saturday, same time, 12 Central. Be back here. Spread the word. The replay will be up as soon as possible. Great job today, everyone. We'll see you next time.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Blessings, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
God bless you all.
Godspeed, everybody.